I wanted to see if you'd want my pussycat. Why you keep calling it that? Just call it a cat. I would never give you my cat. Not for free, at least. Nothing comes free. You have to give me something in exchange. Like what? Not money, that's for sure. We know you don't have any anyway, bruh. This dude just keeps calling us broke. Maybe you can get something from your clients. For now, my pussycat and I will be on my way. We'll talk when you find something. Let's hope that rat doesn't become a bigger problem. Best of luck. Okay, so we need to keep... This is creepy.
Let's go!
Alright y'all, today we're playing a sick horror game called The Dreadthorn Therapist. Where I guess we're gonna be doing some therapy. Let's dive on in. It's a demo. The full version on Steam is gonna come out soon, I hope. Seemed really promising from what I was reading about it. 19 days ago, a mysterious black fog covered the skies, hiding the sun from the world below. You recently moved to Dreadthorn, hoping for a fresh start. Tomorrow, you begin work as a therapist. And we're in it. WASD, voice actors. Okay, left mouse to interact. Hello? Whoa. So, you're the new tenant. Yeah? Allow me to introduce myself. You can call me Mr. Wickman. I own the building. You're the one who wants to play therapist around here. No one has seen sunlight for weeks now, and you think people need the likes of you? We all need someone to talk to, especially now. So you're the hopeful type. You really think you can help anyone during these times? Pathetic. Anyway, some people saw your ads. They said they'll start doing sessions with you tomorrow. Honestly surprised anyone wants to talk to the likes of you right now. But that's your business. As long as you're paying, we should be fine. My last tenant didn't like paying very much. He was a piece of spit. So I got rid of him and took his stuff. Bro, what? You can have it if you want, but it's mostly junk. Thanks. Thank me or don't. It's all the same to me. Still, it should be enough for you to set up for the work area for now. But I replace it as soon as possible if I were you. Unless you only want to attract clients as poor as you, bruh. No more talking. I brought the lease for the apartment. The agreements were made between Mr. Vesper Wickman, landlord, and Dr. Mr. Ray. Bro, I'm like Dr. Phil. Nice doing business with you, Dr. Ray. Whoa. Yo, the sound design's like really good in this game. What the heck? Therapist, noun, a licensed professional trained to provide treatment and rehabilitation for mental, emotional, or physical conditions. And license is a subjective term, I guess. Day 1. Oh, it's TV, dude. Humanity must adapt. In hindsight, some analysts argue the Shroud saved humanity by preventing the war. What are they talking about? 3 weeks have passed since the appearance of the black fog covering the skies. Experts have officially dubbed it the Shroud. Is someone knocking at the door? Containing riots and looting officials. Someone is knocking at the door. Hello? Oh, it's you again. I see, but the furniture to good use. Most tenants would have tossed it out, but poverty doesn't leave much room to be picky, I see. Okay, bro. I'm not poor. I'll get back on my feet soon. I hope so, because things don't look too good for you right now. And there goes your power. I actually came here to tell you about that. This building runs on a prepaid power meter system like most others on this street, bro. It's like Europe, dude. Basically, you buy electricity credit and load it into the meter yourself. You can buy electricity credit on your computer, then enter the generated code into the meter. We both know you have no money, so here's a little cash to get yourself started. Thanks. Consider this an extension of my generosity. It won't happen again. Now get the lights back on, then come back to me. Okay. I have a little lamp. Whoa. We got mice here, dog. Buzzer? Dude, get butt. Like, okay, so I'm gonna sit here as a therapist, right? I got my lamp. Personal notes. Buzzer. This is like when someone to leave or something. I had to get out of here. Just hit him with the ejector buzzer. Laptop. Oh, okay. Okay. So we buy electricity through here. Buy. Check token. 65563. 65563. 65563. Nice. Okay, enter your token here. That makes sense. Good job. You're good to start your work now. But don't expect it to last. Buy more credits when you can. I don't want things getting strange with you or your clients. What do you mean by that? So you haven't been watching the news. There have been reports of people acting strangely after exposure to darkness. They suspect psychological distress due to extended periods in darkness. So if my power goes out, my clients can go crazy. I'll be more careful. That's awful. What would be awful if things got out of hand? I had to take out both you and your clients. I don't know what he means by that. Why are your teeth kind of like sharp like that? I don't trust this guy. Anyway, and in case you haven't noticed, there's also a rat in there. That's another reason to keep the power on. Rats like the dark. I may know a way to deal with that situation. We'll discuss it later. You got a mousetrap for me? Before I leave, I want to tell you about my nephew. I put him to work on your behalf. He'll be helping you with the clients from now on, free of charge. What if I say no? I don't need the extra help. I didn't ask for this. What if you rent an apartment in another building? Bruh. Never mind, he's hired. Of course he is. My nephew will only manage your clients before they enter the room. They can manage your assistant. We already know you can't afford one. He won't interfere with your work. In fact, he'll make it easier. I give you my word. He'll be contacting you shortly by telephone to introduce himself. His name is Damien. Okay. That's actually kind of nice. Our landlord's kind of a weird one, but he's looking out for us.
Hey, good morning. Whatever time it is.
It's the bathroom or something? I can't get in.
I'm Damien. My uncle said you were looking for an extra pair of hands, so yeah, here I am. Thanks for letting me help out. Really means a lot. I'll stay out of your way, so don't worry about me. I'm just here to help.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, actually, there's someone here to see you, so just press the buzzer when it...
Don't have to tell me twice. What's on TV? Oh, that's cool. Oh, snap.
Welcome to Dreadthorn, the show where we talk about everything Dreadthorn. I'm your host, Nigel.
Bro, it's a live streamer. It's me.
Josh,
Maybe I shouldn't say that too soon.
will be joining us a bit later. We couldn't make it to the studios, so he'll be calling you. Oh man, where do we even begin? What the hell is happening? It's been weeks. When are things ever going back to normal?
Is this like a COVID reference or something?
I think this is just Mother Nature finally getting sick of us.
Like a reboot or a remaster?
I have
A reboot or a remaster, bro.
That means.
Never mind.
I was going to say.
Hey guys, thanks for waiting.
Let's go, Josh.
Glad you made it, buddy. I was starting to worry.
Well, about me? Or that, like, the rest of our galaxy? My photons are getting eaten too?
Nope, not doing this with you today.
But I'm just saying that...
Shut the up, Josh!
Whoa.
Wow.
I think you need therapy, dude. I know some...
No, I love you.
Yo, I know a guy too.
Staying on schedule. Anyway, let's take some calls. Our first caller, hello?
Hello.
State your name and tell us what you think is happening.
My name's Barry, and it's aliens.
Oh, what up, Barry?
Really aliens.
That's a strong opening.
Okay, Barry.
Well, let's just say, forget the men in black running around town. I'll do you one better. I caught one.
You caught one? The alien?
Well, yeah. I'm dating one.
Oh, brother.
Barry thinks this is a comedy show.
Lighten up, Nigel.
No, I'm serious. I have
No.
Looks like we lost Barry.
I kind of want to hear about that. Why'd you hang up?
Thanks for joining us, folks.
I want to hear the lore,
Talk to
dude.
you again tomorrow.
What's the lore on the alien chick? Oh, snap. You've been here this whole time? I'm so sorry. Let me just turn this off. I'm so sorry. I forgot. My bad. Hi, I'm Anya. Anya Burger. Yo, what do you want Anya Burger? Lettuce, tomato? Anyway, what brought you in today? Before we start, I want to mention that I think someone was following me. Did you see their face? Are you sure? Yeah, kind of. I took a lot of turns trying to lose him, but I think he followed me all the way to the building. But then I can just be paranoid. I'm safe here with you now. That's all that matters. Oh, wait, I think that's him. I knew there was something off about him. I'm really scared. Can you go check, please? Yeah, give me a moment. Oh, is this her baby? Got kind of funky eyes. Yo, it's a kitty in the background. Hello again. I'm in the middle of a session, dog. Alright, enough of the moaning already. I came here to help. As I mentioned earlier, I would bring you a solution for the rat problem. Meet my pussycat. Dude, he's cute as heck. A blue-eyed kitty? I don't know if I've ever seen a blue-eyed kitty. He's handsome little fellow, isn't he? He sure is. I'm not even a cat guy, but he's cute. He's quite a spectacular specimen, isn't he? So do you want him? Yeah, I do. It's too bad you can't have him, bruh. What a jerk. Then why'd you ask if I wanted him? I wanted to see if you'd want my pussycat. Why you keep calling it that? Just call it a cat. I would never give you my cat. Not for free, at least. Nothing comes free. You have to give me something in exchange. Like what? Not money, that's for sure. We know you don't have any anyway, bruh. This dude just keeps calling us broke. Maybe you can get something from your clients. For now, my pussycat and I will be on my way. We'll talk when you find something. Let's hope that rat doesn't become a bigger problem. Best of luck. Okay, so we need to keep... This is creepy. Well, it's a good thing that... Your face glows in the dark. That's so scary, dude. Okay. So who was it? Oh, it was my landlord. Well, that's a relief. I'm glad to hear that. We can carry on then. This is Emil. I'm actually here because of him. We've been through a lot together since his birth. It hasn't been easy, and I'm starting to think I might not be up for it. Up for being the mother he needs. Oh, come on. I know I probably sound terrible, but I don't know if it's something wrong with me. My own issues with my mom, or if it's because Emil's dad disappeared when the shroud came. Tell me about you and your mom. She left me at an orphanage when I was a baby. I think she believed I'd be better off without her. She did try to reconnect with me later on in life, but I avoided her every chance I got. She used to leave me voicemails every now and then. With Emil acting so strange lately, I'm starting to realize I might be just like her. Oh no. A young mother struggling with her baby boy Emil, whose behaviors become increasingly strange. She questions whether she has what it takes to be a mother, or if Emil would be better off with someone else. Acting strange how? With Emil acting so strange, I'm starting to realize I might be just like her. Are you like her? I don't know. I could be. I guess that's what I'm trying to figure out. I love my little man to death, but he came into my life unexpectedly. Then there's also the fact that Emil started acting in ways I can only describe as troubling. It all started the day of the shroud. There goes that knocking again. You should go check it out. Give me a moment. Oh. This was probably the dude following her. How can I help you? So you're a creep? Bro, the bleep do you want? Careful how you speak to me. That's not how you speak to your friends. You're not my friend. Please leave. I don't know you. All will become clear to you soon. What do you want? The child is what I seek at this moment. This was the dude following her. It does not belong to her. I seek to return the child to its father. Are you the father? He will not remain whole without his father. A son needs his father. I agree with that. Without his warmth, he will never be whole. The kids do be needing their parents. I trust you will make this possible. I shall return when you do. Oh. So he wants me to make it possible and then he's going to come back here? Hope everything's fine. Back to what I was saying. Ever since the day the shroud came, Emil hasn't cried or laughed. He's just silent completely. Bro, he sounds like a dream baby. Like, so many parents would love their kid to just, like, be quiet and cute. He could still be, like, content. He doesn't have to be, like, laughing or crying. He could be a little content baby. Then there's this look he gives me now. Like he hates me. Never mind. Whenever I get close, it's like I've upset him somehow. Conveniently, a few days after the shroud, a friendly older couple moved in a few doors down. They've been really helpful with Emil. They told me they knew Emil's dad, said they knew where to find me. That's weird. But you don't know them? I didn't ask much. Emil smiles a lot when they're around. An elderly couple have recently been helping Anya with Emil's strange behavior. They also claim to know Emil's father. If Emil's smiling, that's what matters. Do you try? No, we gotta like be a little bit more like. We can't just like be like kind of hippy dippy about it. You know what I mean? We gotta like kind of be. We gotta be rational. How do they know Emil's dad? And how do you not know them if they know Emil's dad? They said they knew him from his childhood. The lady's husband mentioned that he knows Emil's dad's family. Since I don't really know much about Emil's dad myself, I couldn't ask for more. How come you don't know much about Emil's dad? Maybe Emil's dad, but there's a lot I didn't know. He's not who I thought he was, and I can't say more than that right now. We gotta kind of push that. Maybe it was like maybe she's embarrassed. It was like a one-night stand or something. She's embarrassed. Right now, all that matters is that Emil now has the chance to at least smile again. But as soon as the neighbors leave, Emil's back to hating me. His stare really unsettles me. Anyway, the main reason I've been struggling is that I've been considering leaving Emil at the orphanage down the street. Oh, bro. I don't know if I'm cut out to be his mom. I mentioned this to my new neighbors the other day, and the lady said there might be another way. She says she has medicine. If I give it to Emil, it'll work like magic. He'll laugh, cry, and most importantly, be happy to see his mother. That's the most important, is he's happy to see you? That's kind of selfish, don't you think? It's better for you to leave Emil at the orphanage, reject the medicine, and Emil should stay with you. Accept help from the neighbors. He should be with his mom. He should probably be with his mom. I guess if I gave him away, I'd be doing what my mother did to me, and I don't want to do that to Emil. There you go. The neighbors seem nice, but taking some homemade medicine from them feels like it's going too far. Well, they might be nice, but then are they doctors? Why would you give a baby medicine to like you? All of this just sounds really weird. Go to a doctor. I suppose, even though Emil frightens me most of the time, I just have to live with it. Your baby frightens you? Thank you for the advice, Dr. Ray. I'll be in touch. Maybe I shouldn't be a doctor. Goodbye. I probably shouldn't be a doctor. I'll stick to playing trumpet. Anyway, we gotta turn the lights on. 75758.
Someone here to see you. Give me a go ahead and I'll let them in.
75758. This is a cool game. This is really cool. This is really cool. Someone's at the door. Let him in. Got a client. A young mother struggling with her baby Emil, whose behavior has become increasingly strange. She questions whether or not be a good mother Emil would be better off with someone else. Elderly neighbors offered Emil medicine and they were certain would help with strange behavior, but is advised her to reject and continue caring for him as his mother, of course. Let's see reviews. Yo, 5 stars. Sometimes no is the best answer. Thank you for showing me that. Lights went out during the session, but I didn't mind. Times are hard right now. Dang. Oh, what's up, dude? I'm going over there like I'm trying to fist bump him. Hello there, Oliver Reed. Hello there. Name's Oliver Reed. Heard you're the new shrink in this heckhole of a town. Heard you're cheap. Figured I'd check you out. You don't trust therapists? What's the deal with you in this town? Nice to meet you, Oliver. What brings you here today? Well, since the world is going to heck, I figured I should spend the little I have on a cheap therapist. Why do you keep saying I'm cheap? I understand. Anyway, back to me. Besides the world going to heck, I came here because I have a really annoying situation back at home. You don't sound thrilled about home. Tell me about it. Of course I'm not Captain Obvious. Why do you think I'm here? Relax. I apologize. Tell me more. There's no reason for me to respond that way. Anyway, back to my misery. Where do I begin? A jerk has invaded my space. I mean our space. Me and Lena's. We've lived in a small apartment down the street for about 2 years now. It was all great until Jake moved back to Dreadthorn. Next thing you know, the shroud stuff happened and he's sleeping on my couch. Who's Jake? Why is the guy on your couch? Who's Lena? Who's Lena? Is Lena his wife? Lived with his partner Lena and become increasingly frustrated after they took Lena's childhood friend Jake. The decision felt forced into because of the uncertainty of the shroud. Okay. Who's Jake? He's Lena's childhood best friend. I managed to drive him away after I got in the picture. They still kept in touch. Drove him away how? So Lena and I have been dating for about 2 years, and years before that, he and Lena were pretty much always together. When Lena and I were talking in the talking stage, this guy was always around her and would even show up for our dates. After we started dating, I told Lena I wasn't comfortable with our friendship and that Jake should find his own girlfriend. He's always swapping girls like pairs of socks anyway. After I drew the line, of course, Lena backed him up and accused me of being paranoid. Did I mention the two kissed while they were kids? When did that happen? I mean, when they kissed. Honestly, the only reason I proceeded to date her was because she told me it was gross, and then nothing ever happened again between them. I mean, they were kids. Anyway, a year after we started dating, I told her I could no longer stand their friendship. We fought about it, but luckily at the same time, Jake found a job outside of the district. Fast forward to recently, he got laid off, moved back to Dreadthorn, and then the stupid shroud thing happened. A few days after it happened, he came to the doorstep claiming to have seen something in the darkness. We took pity on him and let him stay. Am I overreacting? What do you think about this? Jake claims to have seen something that spooked him. Can you live with the situation? Do you love Lena? Are you jealous? Honestly, not for too long. I think it depends on how long Jake is going to be staying. Besides, the jerk's jobless right now, and his only contribution is the house is getting on my nerves. And with the world gone to heck, I don't know if we'll get a new job. What can he do to maybe help? I don't want him to help. I want him to leave. Well, we need it. I mean, Jake, I don't even know why Jake's there. We may have to, like, just tell this man, like, you need to, like, talk to your wife, dude. Bro needs to straight up talk to his wife. Let's say give it some time. It's rough, because I'm afraid of this answer. Get rid of Jake is weird. This is weird. This gives me murder vibes. Are you sure about that? I really can't stand the jerk. I hope I don't do anything crazy. Well, since you're the pro here, I guess I'll give it a shot. I'll sure let you know how it goes. I'll give you an update later. Later. Earned 150 bucks. Goodbye. This place is kind of a dump, isn't it? Okay. Shop. Oliver Reed left a review. Some progress was made. The advice felt reasonable. I'll be back. Also, not to be rude, but your couch kind of stinks. Fix that, please. 1 star? We got 1 star? 1 star for having a smelly couch? Whoa. So, you must be the therapist. Who wants to know? Yes. Great. I'm here to offer you a job. We believe your skills may be of use to us. The organization that I work for is studying the origin of the black fog known as the Shroud. However, it's been discovered the Shroud is affecting people. We believe it's turning them into something else. We're calling them Shrouded. My task is to protect the general public from these turned individuals as they are considered a threat to public safety. But here's the problem. Current data suggests anyone is susceptible to becoming shrouded. So are you? Are you a shrouded person? The symptoms are difficult to pinpoint and apparently primarily psychological, which is where you come in. Your expertise in psychology makes you an ideal collaborator. Yeah, I'm definitely an expert in psychology. Before we proceed further, do you have any questions? Okay. I'm sorry about my face being in the way of all these. I was like trying to adjust it, like looking at it, and I'm just like, something's almost always going to be blocked. Are there factors that are causing people to turn? Tell me about the symptoms. As it stands, individuals exhibit a very deep psychological struggle before turning into shrouded. So far, a joyful facial expression during inappropriate moments remains one of the most commonly observed symptoms. So, being happy about something that goes bad. That is all the information currently available to me. If you want to remain informed, continue watching the news on your TV. Let me know if you have any questions. Are there any other factors causing people to turn? Our findings indicate psychological factors which susceptibly depends on the individual's existing internal conflict. As such, symptom manifestation can significantly vary between individuals. What matters is observing their underlying internal struggle. We have observed the exposure to darkness will worsen symptoms in most individuals. Given you're operating a business, I trust electricity costs will not be an issue for you. Let me know if you have any other questions. What do you know about the Shrouded? Let me move my head a little bit above the, because it seems like most people have 2 options. So give me a second. Let me move my head real quick. Alright, let's see about this. What do you know about the Shroud? We initially believed it was some sort of weapon, but its worldwide spread has made us reconsider. We're still exploring a few theories. Our primary method of research has been gathering much information as possible in the Shrouded to further understand the Shroud itself. We also observed the Shrouded exhibit an unexplainable level of awareness beyond what is possible before turning. We have unfortunately not gathered much data as most Shrouded go missing shortly after turning. Let me know if you have any other questions. We can proceed. Given the nature of the symptoms, exhibiting them does not necessarily indicate an individual is shrouded. It is important to understand that symptom progression varies between individuals and it depends on their own existing internal struggles. Since individuals come to you for psychological assistance, your guidance may significantly influence the progression toward becoming shrouded. As symptoms continue to progress, individuals eventually reach the final stage and become fully shrouded. Your job is to give me a call if you suspect any of your clients of being shrouded. Did I mention shrouded? His name is Milkshake. Will then come to make the confirmation. It brings all the boys to the yard. Failure to do so will be extremely dangerous, as newly turned shrouded mature into something much harder to handle. It's better they're dealt with early. When a shrouded matures, their eyes turn yellow. Once they mature, intervention on my part will not be possible. Keep that in mind. You'll be well compensated for every confirmed shrouded you identify. That's all the information I have for now. They call me Milkshake, by the way. Here's my number. Yo. I'll wait on your call. We'll only show up when the suspected client is with you. Okay. We got Milkshake's number. Anyway.
There is a client outside. Press the buzzer when you're ready.
Okay, let me look at this real quick. So we can like buy stuff. Wallpaper. Dark brown ceiling looks kind of sick. Okay, hold on. Let's do this. Yo. Let's go for like a coffee shop vibe. So there's going to be brown everywhere. Ooh. I don't know about that. I don't know how can I undo that? Well, there goes all my money, spending it on floors, I guess. Oh, I can do carpet? No. Carpet will probably be rough, though. There was wallpaper up here. Dark blue. Does dark blue and brown go together? Does blue and brown go together? I don't know. Desert rose. Dignified presence. Okay, kind of looks like straight out the 70s. Okay, whatever. Okay. How much more? Oh, I'm about to run out of power. Oh. When you're so broke. 41092. My bad. What's up, bro? I'm sorry about that, dude. You look tired. I'm fine. Well, you certainly look the part. Let's keep the focus on you. I'll handle the questions. I don't feel tired, but thank you. You look like you're tired. I hope you're staying hydrated. We're living through strange times. I appreciate that. What about me? What? Why are you here? Oh, right. I'm here because I need your help, bro. Bro just walked into our house and was just like, you look tired. Like, who are you? Forgot why he was here. Tell me everything I need to know. How can I help you? My kid is missing. I'm having a hard time like anyone would. I just needed someone to talk to. She's 22, studying to be an engineer. She's always been so smart. We had a fight the day before the shroud came. When I called her university, they said everyone sent home until things settled. She just never came back. You can imagine trying to file a missing person report these days. Besides, I've chased every lead I could think of, and it all led nowhere. How am I supposed to process this without losing my mind? Do you have someone else in your life? I got a wife. You can imagine how worried she is. I'm doing my best to keep her calm. Did I hear a zipper? Did I hear a zipper earlier? I don't know, Doc. Maybe it's time to stop pretending we're going to find her. Is it wrong to let go of hope? Oh, he did open the bag, and he's holding a doll now. What the heck is that? Where did that come from? He's not a that. His name is Manny. Manny's my friend. We've been friends for many, many, many years. Why are you friends with an inanimate object? Okay, how did you become friends? Me and Manny go way back. He's always been there for me whenever I needed him the most. Manny's always been there, even after everyone else left. Has strange relationship with a doll. Who left you? I'm here to talk about my missing daughter, remember? Why don't we just leave Manny out of this? He's not bothering anyone. Oh, it looks like you got a message on your laptop. Why don't you check on it first, then we can continue? Okay. It's kind of unprofessional. Hi, this is Anton's wife. Please tell me he's with you right now. I'm the one who made him come. I need to warn you about something first. He's a pathological liar. His lying is completely out of control. I don't know what's real with him anymore, and the shroud thing is happening. I'm terrified of being alone. He's been this way ever since our daughter went missing 17 years ago. After that came the gambling and the constant lying. He quit gambling, but the lying never stopped. He then introduced me to that doll of his. I hate that thing. He pulled it out of some old junk, then started talking to it constantly. He now says that that thing is the only thing that cares about him. He seemed better for many years, but after the shroud, it all started again, worse than before. I still love him, but I'm exhausted and scared. I need to snap him out of this before it's too late. Please help him. Thanks, I've checked the message. Sounds great. Now we can get back to talking about my missing daughter. It was your wife who messaged me. She told me everything. Well, yeah, we could confront, I guess, but like, we got to do it in like a not aggressive way. Like, you want to tell me the truth? Whatever she said, you should know she's overreacting like always. She's never actually liked Manny. She told me the truth about your daughter. Which part? Why would I lie about my daughter? Come on, why would I do that? Who are you going to believe, Doc? Some random woman or your client? That's not a random woman, that's your wife. I think you have a lying problem. Oh wow, such harsh words, Doc. But you don't have to put it like that. A lie here and there never really hurt anyone. Gotcha, dude. I only lied about the entire history of my daughter. She did go missing, but that was when she was 5, bruh. Truth is, my wife and I have been really going at it over Manny. There, you have your truth. Uh-huh. Troubled man who shares an intense bond with a doll named Manny. Despite his wife's concern and pressure to get rid of it, he refuses to let it go. Anton likes to lie. Oh, crud. Oh, whoa. Out of power? Looks like it. So not only are you broke, but you don't even know it. Guess we'll be chatting in the dark then. Sounds fun. And you have rats too? Wow, you're a nasty one, aren't you? Sorry about that. Don't worry about it. I don't mind. I think rats are magnificent creatures. I'd still get rid of them if I were you. Best not to risk someone leaving a lower rating. So, where were we? Truth is, my wife and I have been really going at it over Manny. There you have your truth. Try harder to convince your wife to accept Manny. For the sake of your wife, just get rid of Manny. I'd like to talk to his wife. Sake of your wife, get rid of Manny. I don't like any of these choices. I'd be like, so why do you have him? I'd like really lean into why he has Manny. What is going on in his brain that he needs Manny for? Like me, the woman might just be stubborn, but I'll give it a try. Both me and I appreciate your advice. I'll be back after I talk to her. Hopefully she'll finally get it. Report. Alright, bye. He's a weird guy. Thanks for the money. Now I can turn on the power. Oh, we got a tip. Yeah, let's do this. We need to buy some power. 36411. 36411. Came to check how things were going. I thought I'd offer you some aid given your dire financial situation. How'd you feel about a small loan? No, thank you. What a reckless person you are. I'm not going into debt. I'm avoiding debt, brother. Can you see I'm trying to improve your business here? Not only can the money keep your power running, but also go toward improving your apartment. Improving your apartment is necessary if you want higher quality clients who pay well. Interesting. Unlike you, some people would rather not be in a filthy room. Bruh. So what do you say? I'll make the money without a loan. You're as ignorant as a skunk's bottom. I think you want more control over me. That's why you're trying to get me to take a loan. I'll leave you with my number. Contact me if you change your mind or have questions. You want me to be in debt to you. I'm not doing that.
Looks like there's no one out here, boss.
Manny and I love you so much. You're the best. I also really appreciated the blackouts. Give us more of that next time. This is weird. This is a weird mechanic. You can like just turn off the power, I guess, and some people enjoy it. Later, the partner Lena became increasingly frustrated after they took Lena's childhood friend Jake, a decision they felt forced into because of the uncertainty of the shroud. Despite his frustration with Jake, you so advised him to give the situation some time. Bro left a tip for the lights going out. A troubled man who shares an intense bond with a doll named Manny. Despite his wife's concern and pressure to get rid of it, he refused to let it go. You yielded to his unwillingness to let Manny go and encouraged him to try convincing his wife to accept it. You yielded to his unwillingness to let Manny go. I want to figure out more about Manny. I want to figure out if he's like, you know, maybe he's has like some sort of... Anyway. Maybe he's like a child, right? Like a child with their favorite doll. And he can't break out of it. Number of individuals affected by the shroud rising. And he might have like a mental condition that prevents that from happening. Experts are now referring to individuals affected by the shroud as shrouded. Some of the shrouded have proven to be dangerous. The public is encouraged to remain vigilant. If you suspect your loved one or neighbors are showing symptoms, please inform the proper authorities. I'm thinking too much about this game. Yo, Dread Talk, let's go. Get your coffee.
Welcome back to Dread Talk. I'm your host.
Kind of growing on the wallpaper.
Co-host Emily.
And I'm your other co-host, Josh. Sorry I couldn't make it to the studio again, guys.
At least you made it on time this time. So, tell us, buddy, why won't you come into the studio anymore?
Nigel, we talked about this.
No, let the man answer for himself.
Nigel, please.
Wait, what are we talking about again?
See? This is exactly what I've been talking about. It's like you don't even want to do the show anymore. You've been acting really strange, bro.
Not everybody is a rich asshole like you, Nigel.
Excuse
Whoa.
me?
I'll grab my popcorn.
I said, not everybody is a spoiled rich brat like you, Nigel.
Dude, where is this coming from?
You know where I live. Surely you've noticed the power shortages. Getting around town hasn't been easy. We are not all privileged, you know. Even my apartment building barely has power anymore. We are not all like you, Nigel. Tell me, have you seen true darkness since all this began?
Sorry, bro. I didn't mean it like that. You know, you've always got a place in my house if you want to stay.
Will you take the rest of my family too?
Okay, guys. Maybe, let's move on. We've been hearing a lot about these shrouded people. Let's take a call from someone who's encountered one. Welcome to Dread Talk. Hello?
Hello?
Have you encountered one of the shrouded, ma'am?
I have. In fact, well, I lived with one.
What do
Oh?
you mean?
How do I say this? Well, he was my husband, besides him disappearing. His love for me hasn't changed. Don't let that confuse you. He still visits me sometimes. I see him outside my window.
Oh, no,
Sure
dude.
he isn't a threat to you, ma'am?
Oh no. He would never hurt me.
Oh, no.
I spoke to him once, you know. He told me he'd never hurt me. He says I'll find him soon.
What?
Boy,
Find
I
who?
can't wait.
And that's all the time we have.
What did that
today.
message even mean?
We'll
I'll
talk
find
to
him
you again
soon? Who's
tomorrow,
him?
Dear listeners.
Maybe the baby? It's not us, right? Nobody knows who. We all could have walked around the house while listening to that. I could have done so much more. I turned the TV off, just wasting on more power, I guess. What's up? Yo, it's a milkshake. Greetings. I'm following up to see whether your clients have been identified as shrouded. Not yet. This isn't something you can afford to take your sweet time on. Perhaps you're confident in your abilities. If that's not the case, I would strongly advise you adjust your approach, especially considering the shrouded are increasing throughout the city. The threat that poses public safety continues to increase. Any questions before I leave? Why do they call you Milkshake? Please refrain from asking me personal questions, because I bring all the boys to the yard, duh. Do not mistake our collaboration for friendship. Fair enough. I'm just here to carry out my duty. Just focus on the task assigned to you and any questions before I leave. How dangerous are the shrouded? Dangerous enough that must be reported to me immediately should you suspect any of your clients. The behavior in the city in particular has been rather strange. I strongly urge you not to take any chances should you suspect someone. One of the symptoms? Joyful facial expression during inappropriate moments. 2 additional symptoms were announced today. You're better off watching the news for more details. I should just taking the broadcast seriously if you wish to be of any use. Okay, any question before I leave? Let's really quick turn on the TV and look at remember exactly what you were selected for the task. We trust your expertise. Give me a call when you're suspected. Okay, the shrouded are here. We do have some power. I want to see that.
You have company. Let me know when you're ready. Sorry.
Stroke symptoms, please referring. New symptoms, joyful expressions reported earlier. 2 new symptoms have been rapid eye blinking and abnormal calmness with a lack of emotional response. Okay. Send them up. Hello. Yo, it's you again, dude. What's up? I really like the art design. They kind of look like Wind Waker people that are like a little more realistic. They look like they like hopped right out of Wind Waker. I mean, except for this doll thing. Like I told you before, my wife would never accept Manny. Anson's wife refused to accept Manny after he attempted to convince her. What did you tell her? I told her exactly what you said. Accept Manny as part of our lives or else. I didn't say that. I never said all that. Well, Manny added the last part. Sounds like you're choosing Manny over... Would you let harm come to your wife because of Manny? It sounds like you're choosing Manny over your wife. Nah, I'm more worried about his wife being harmed. I wouldn't, but she knows how much Manny matters to me, so maybe she's bringing harm to me. It often feels like you're always taking my wife's side over mine. Maybe you should just take her for yourself. Fine, I'll take her. You're right, she's being selfish but not accepting Manny. I don't think you're fully understanding your wife, that's all. She's being selfish. Fine, I'll take her. I feel like this would just be like the throw your hands up, like this is not worth discussing anymore thing. Understand what? That she has to deal with you acting like Manny isn't an inanimate object. Oh, he's mad. Manny and I find you calling him an inanimate object offensive. What is reading? You must apologize to Manny immediately. I'm not apologizing. I see. That hurts my feelings. Huh, you're a real piece of work, aren't you, Doctor? Remember when Asher stole the neighbor's child? Wait, what? Oh, wait. Sorry, I thought you were someone else. I'm watching how much this guy blinks. He's not blinking like rapidly. Anyway, as I was saying, I just don't get why people are always so negative towards Manny when he's the only one who's always been there for me. Tell me the history between you and Manny. I'd rather not talk about it. Manny told me not to tell you. You know what? That's a lie. Since you called me out about lying earlier, I started looking deeper within myself. Maybe it's time I finally addressed the lying thing. I might as well start now. Here it goes. Maybe I lied about some other things, but I never lied about Manny. He's really been there for me since I was a kid. Back when I was a kid, I had an older brother. Here we go. This is what I was saying. Like, he had some, like, strange attachment to this doll based on, like, some trauma, family trauma, or, like, a condition that he can't help. He always took charge and stood up for me no matter what. One day he had a fight with our dad, then walked away that night. He came back 2 nights later but didn't say a word to anyone else but me. He told me he was going away forever. He said there was nothing anyone could do to save him. He told me not to worry because if I ever needed him the most, he would always be there for me. The next night he was gone again. About a week later he showed up at my doorstep in the form you see now. Then I heard this voice. I could hardly believe it. He said he was keeping his promise to be there for me. Ever since then, he kept his promise, being there for me whenever I needed him, keeping me safe. But ever since this darn black fog appeared, he's been talking to me now more than ever. Probably because he knows how much I need him. Anson told me the history between him and Manny. Manage your family too, I see why you need him. Yeah, how to approach this? Your wife needs you too, bro. But I don't want to like completely like... I mean, this is definitely the logical one. This is like, I guess, giving in to like a state of possible delusion. But I don't know if he could help it or not. We might not be prepared for this. You might have to see like a mental health doctor. Wait a minute. What's our job again? You know what's funny? Manny's saying the exact same thing. Weird, right? Manny thinks I should finally tell my wife about where he really came from too. Perhaps she'll start to understand. This is actually a great solution. Until now, Manny told me not to tell her. Yeah, you should definitely tell your wife that, like, this is basically my brother. That's why I have such a hard time letting him go. He's smiling now. The dolly's smiling. I guess after I told you, he had a change of heart. This seems fine. Goodbye. Sorry the lights didn't go out. Mr. Wickman and milkshake. Alright, let me see real quick.
Someone waiting outside. I'll send him in whenever you're ready.
Let me put like $50 more on the thing. You gained his trust. He then opened up about his real history with Manny and chose to share it with his wife as well. Yes, that's fantastic. Thank you for your patience, Doc. You've been so patient and understanding. You helped Manny realize that it's okay to open up to people we're close to. Do not call Manny an inanimate object ever again. This is your only warning. Oh, this man's threatening us. That's why we got 4 stars, because we called the doll a doll. Anyway. 79472. Yeah, send him in. I want to get like a carpet. I saw there was like a carpet. Maybe another couch. One that doesn't stink. This is the dude who said our carpet stunk too. Dang. What up? Hey. Okay, no, it said notes updated, but how'd it go? Well, I'm here again. How do you think it went? I don't think it's time to go. This time is going to fix anything for me. I can't spend another minute in that apartment. Jake is back to saying he's seeing things in the dark again. Can you believe Lena let Jake move into our room with us? Whoa. That's outrageous. Yeah, he's a disease. Tell me exactly what happened. Walk me through how this happened exactly. Lena and I were asleep in the room when he heard Jake scream. He said he heard voices calling his name in the dark. We rushed to check on him and he was scared as a mouse. He said there was definitely something in the dark calling to him. Something that knew things about him. Things no one else should know. Regardless, I still explained to Lena that inviting him to our room would be crossing a line, but she didn't seem to understand. Instead, I was called inconsiderate. She says he needs to stay in our room so he feels safe. I guess we have a new roommate now. That's crazy. Jake is still seeing things, so Lena invited him to move into their room so he feels safer. You need to put a stop to this. And how am I exactly supposed to do that? Tell her to choose between you or Jake. Are you sure? I wouldn't want to put her on the spot like that. No. Regardless of the way things are going, I guess she has to make a decision. I won't ask her to choose, but Jake staying in the room is a deal breaker for me, and she needs to know that. 100%. Are you ready to walk away if she says no? No, she'll have to kick me out into the shroud. Anyway, I know what I must do. I'm choosing myself. Well, you're not blinking fast. And you seem to have quite a lot of emotions. So, I don't think you're infected. Anyway, real quick. There's a pink carpet. Leather sofa. Ooh, 3-seater. Elegant sofa. Let's do a leather sofa. Let's have them have something nice. Ooh, yeah, that's nice. Sup? So you're the therapist? Yes. I'll make this quick. I'm sure we both have better things to do. I'm a very busy man. I'm from Negson Street. It's a different zone, probably outside your circles. I came down your parts because I heard there's a therapist here. I stopped seeing my last one because he was quite stupid. Well, that's always a good sign. You'll manage better results than him, yes? Of course. But I have to say, your apartment looks pretty mediocre and smells atrocious. It smells atrocious. Well, I got a pet rat. Nobody knows who you are. You're going to have to make a name for yourself if you want people like me to do anything with you. Maybe redecorate your room too if you want to attract high prestige clients such as myself. I'll message you when I think you're up to my standard. Okay, so that kind of makes sense for why we want to redecorate the room. Like the dude mentioned it earlier, the landlord mentioned it earlier.
There is a client outside.
We got a lot of power left, we're good. I don't think I can buy anything else. How much is like a ooh, a carpet. A decent blue carpet? Your place feel like a home. Let's do that. Can we turn it? Ooh, yeah. Oh, how do I place? Oh, that's how I place it down. I'm trolling. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, send him in. I want him to see this. Oh, it's you again. Hello. How's your kid? Oh, no. Hey, Doc. Yo, how's it going? Not too good, but I did what you asked. I said no to the medicine. I still don't know if that was the right call, as I fear Emil could get worse. The neighbors got visibly upset when I decided to decline their medicine, but they said they'll be there for us if needed, so maybe they're not too upset. You did the right thing. I thought so too. It does feel odd taking medicine from strangers, especially when you don't really know them. Still more, when it comes to Emil, I can't help but feel like I might not be the mother he needs. I don't think I'm capable of being there for him, especially when my presence seems to make him so upset. Anya fears Emil could get worse. She questions whether she has to take me mother to Emil. Leave him at the orphanage. Emil's responsibility. He'll come around. I may know someone who could take Emil, but I can't tell you who. There is a weird guy following me, but... I mean... You think I don't know that? I'm telling you, I don't think I can handle him anymore. Tell me about Emil's father. I don't want to talk about him right now, or even think about him. I must insist. Well, fine. Besides Emil's strangeness, another reason I struggle with him is that he reminds me so much of him, his father. I didn't know him for long, but for the short time that I did, I was easily the happiest I've ever been in my entire life. Everything fell apart when the shroud came. He told me that everything was about him was a lie. His name, his past, even meeting me wasn't by chance as I had believed. After that, he said he couldn't tell me more, that it was for my own safety. Then he told me how much Emil and I meant to him, and that I had to take care of Emil no matter what. And then he was gone. Even though it wasn't easy for me to tell you all this, I'm really glad I did. I am too. I guess I'll try to figure out how motherhood's going to work for me. Wish me luck. I mean, you both seem fine. Goodbye. I wonder if there's like different dialogue, like if you have people watch like the TV on while people are here, and like the news or like the channels, the what was it, like the talk show? If people are like, oh yeah, I love this show or whatever.
That's all the clients you had for the day. Oh, rushed.
We have a decent amount of power left. The homeless man made a fire for himself. Looks like he found himself a friend. Hopefully they'll keep each other company. We could look out the window. That's really cool. I actually didn't know that. The store across the street is completely dark. I hope the owner's okay considering what we've been hearing on the news. Yeah. Buzz. How much power do we have? We have enough, right? Yeah, we should go to bed before we lose any more power. Day 3. How long is this demo? This is a long demo. Almost like an hour now. Okay. Public fear continues to rise. The number of the shrouded rises. More people continue to disappear. Insufficient power distribution has left some streets unlit and unsafe to travel. Electricity too expensive. Ain't that the truth, dude? Officials have announced plans to establish lit shelters for those seeking refuge, except instead of a world catastrophe, it's data centers, like RIP electric bill. Cognitive disorientation. Individuals make inconsistent or contradictory statements. Oh no, dude, our puppet guy. State of confusion or false statements without clear reason. Stay vigilant. There we go, Dread Talk.
Welcome to Dread Talk, the show where we talk about everything Dreadthorn.
Get your coffee out, have a sip.
Co-host Emily. Nigel didn't want to do the intro today. He's still all pissy about Josh.
This isn't funny. I think we should just fire Josh. I talked to my dad about it. He agrees.
Oh god.
Can't fire him for that.
He's late, Emily. Again.
Come on, he's probably just with his fam.
Well, look who decided to join us. Just say fucking something! I've been telling you, Emily. We need to keep an eye on this little asshole. Something's wrong with him. You've seen the news.
Nigel! This is Josh we're talking about. Anyway, let's take a call. We have someone who says they have some special information about the Shrouded. Welcome to Dread Talk. Hello?
Hello. My name is Anna, and I just live off of Henderson Street.
What have you got for us, Anna?
Well, I live with my boyfriend. Sorry, lived with him. Wait, sorry, kind of still do. Okay, So, a few days ago, he started showing these symptoms, you know? The smiling. Which was funny, because the man doesn't even have front teeth. Should have listened when I told him to get veneers. Anyway, last night, his eyes start turning yellow, and he started talking all strange, so the best part, so I put a bullet through his balls.
What is bro talking about?
Funny thing is, the bastard got right back up and he ran into the basement. I heard they're afraid of light, so that makes sense. So, yeah. But
Okay, time to cut this podcast, bro.
I don't know.
This ain't it.
Talk to him though. Even though it gets on my nerve, I still love him, you know? And I want to see what happens when I turn him. Are y'all talking to me?
No, we're not. Thank you for your call, Anna.
Oh, wait! I didn't tell you about the...
Nigel! What the actual dude? Do you believe me now, Emily?
Josh, are you okay?
Do you see the light, Nigel?
Dude, What are you talking about?
It's beautiful.
You know who he sounds like when he gets mad?
Beautiful.
Oh, wait a second.
To show you, you'll see it too.
Oh, no, dude.
We all will.
Okay, listeners, join us again tomorrow on Dread Talk.
Okay, he reminds me of, if you ever watched King of the Hill, Bobby's friend Joseph. Like, he's like, what are you doing, dude? He sounds just like Joseph from King of the Hill. Alright, let's get some... I really want the nice sofa. Dang. But we gotta keep the electricity on. 85652. If I replay this, I might borrow some money just to see. Oh no, we meet again, my dear friend. I'm not your friend. Perhaps you're correct. After all, this is just the beginning. Our friendship will be decided by your actions yet to come. Nonetheless, your actions are interesting to observe. So far, your progress has not been impressive. You can certainly do better. Who are you? I am among the selected few, a harbinger. I exist to prepare the way for their champion. Much work lies ahead for us both. The veil is yet to be fully lifted. It is best to be careful about what you do next. Your work has been satisfactory so far. The addition of the flock was still appreciated. We trust you will not let us down. Okay. Okay. Not me getting bothered by like a game. Oh no. Deception holds no satisfaction for me anymore. I question whether I needed you at all. I have found where I belong. No. He wasn't breathing, like, blinking fast or anything. But he did seem kind of confused. What happened to you? What are you talking about? The journey we are to take is a path that many must take. The others like me must also be freed. Our purpose will be fulfilled. For we are children of the beyond. Oh no, dude. Where's Milkshake?
Hey boss, your client's here. Or should I say clients? You've got yourself a pair. Looks like a couple. Between you and me,
Not right now.
what are you doing since I got here? Good luck with this stock. Let me know when you want me to let them in.
Yeah, let him in. Hello? After your counsel, some left with the light still within them. Others have been consumed by the shroud. Perhaps you could have helped them. Perhaps it was never your place. Whatever they've become, they now seem to be drawn to you. They've not stopped watching you. For now, you focus on your practice as more come seeking your counsel. Wishlist on Steam. Yes, do that. I did. Main menu. Thank you for playing. Do you mind answering if you could? I'll take the survey for sure. This is a cool game. Alright, so if you want to play this game, this is called the Dreadthorn Therapist. And I'll put it in the description below for you to try. It's really, this is only a demo, and it's probably like 45 minutes to an hour long. It's a really good demo. And there's looks like there's multiple endings, which is also great. So if you want to check it out, it'll be in the description below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one, guys. This guy's creepy. Bye.
I want to take a moment to give a special shout out to the members. Thank you all for supporting the channel. Whether you're a rock star, a superstar, or an all-star, everything you do is appreciated, all right? Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the emojis and the YouTube perks and the Discord perks. And if that stuff sounds kind of cool to you, check it out in the link below. Thank you all. Bye-bye.